So we've gone the wrong way already. We just got here and we've gone the wrong way already. Then we had a bit of a domestic, and so we had a big fight, and then we decided that Natalie's going to drive so that I can actually navigate and film, because she wasn't navigating or filming. Now she's about to crash into the side. Oh my god.
Again, I didn't see the turning.
Oh, you've got one job.
Help me.
Does this happen to everyone else? Where are we? Oh, we're here. We missed a turn.
Yes.
Okay, there's another one up here. So we're going back into Bar Harbour.
Great.
Bar Harbour. Bar Harbour. Is that good? Was that good?
That's a great accent, yes.
Bar Harbour. Oh, we're turning around again. We've done the same bit of road about 11 times. We've only been here 5 minutes. Right, roll the intro. We're going to sort our stuff out and then we'll come back.
Really makes me wonder.
We're spoiling Opie today because we've got the windows open, so it's about 30 degrees Celsius. What's that, like 78, 80?
90.
Is it 90 Fahrenheit?
Yeah, it's times 2 plus 30. So.
Okay, like 90 Fahrenheit. And so Opie is loving the window being open because normally we just have the AC on. All right, the reason why we missed a turn, Natalie just noticed, is because it goes underneath the road that we're on. So there's we're on the lower road, and then I think this goes up to the higher road.
Oh, there's a hard
And then
turn.
look, there's a tiny little road here.
Ugh, that was not.
Okay, there's a big sign saying Acadia National Park. Hey guys, this week we're in Acadia National Park, by the way. Okay, so our plan today, if you know anything about Acadia, it's basically one big island, but it's not all the national park, but there's one big island, and then there's one little point actually over on the other side of the ocean that Natalie went to yesterday. We're not doing that today because we're not going to have time. We only have the one day, but Natalie did it whilst I was working. It looked really good, so I can put some photos up. Wow. Okay, we're going to stop here and show you the view. Basically, our plan is we're going to drive around most of the island, and we have a reservation to go up to what's it called? Cadillac Mountain. And so you have to reserve to go on Cadillac Mountain, which we have. So we have about an hour and a half to get around the whole island, which we hope we can do in that time, and then we're going to scoot off at the end into Cadillac Mountain.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to make it?
No idea.
Well, the nice gentleman at our campground, we're in Forest Ridge RV Park, which is very nice. Quite expensive, but it's just down the road from Acadia, so it's well worth it for us. He actually gave us a whole bunch of information and a map on everywhere where to go, the best things to see. He even told us a few little secret things that I don't know if we're going to have time to do this trip. But it's packed. Like, this is really busy. So basically it used to be a two-way road all the way around the island, and they turned it into a one-way, and they use the right-hand lane for you to park up and stop. So it gives people a really good opportunity to stop. I can see people here with picnic stuff. I don't know where they're going.
I guess it's the beach is the
It
first.
must be the beach, yeah. I think the beach is the first one, because then we start to climb. So yeah, so anyway, there's plenty of parking here, but it is very, very busy. All right, so we managed to find a stopping place, so we're just going to stop here quickly. So over there, and this is the beach behind me over there, that was ram-packed. So anyway, it's a really nice sandy beach apparently, but we're not going there, but this view is fantastic. Look at this.
Really vain.
Let me take a selfie.
Yeah, let's take a selfie here.
We're gonna
I
take a
like
selfie.
the crashing waves in the background.
It's very, very pretty, and I'm glad we stopped here because it is way less busy further up the road.
Yeah.
So if you find a really busy area and you don't mind walking a bit, just go up the road because it's nice and quiet. There was one other person here taking a selfie, and then it's just us, so everyone's going to the main busy areas.
Yep, perfect.
We like the quiet bits. Okay, took a quick stroll down to Otter Point. Dogs need to poop, so they did their business. We've cleaned up, thank you. It's in the back of the truck, no trash cans. Interestingly, there's no otters here. We were just about to leave and some stalkers rolled on by. So this is Peyton and Andrea, not Andrea, we just had that conversation.
Peyton,
Yeah.
not Peyton.
Peyton.
You put an N in
Did I
there
say
somewhere.
Peyton?
Yeah, you did.
That's a place, isn't it?
It's- Yeah.
Peyton.
Peyton Place is the same as Peyton. And that's probably where my name comes from.
You just said the same thing twice.
Exactly, it's the same. It's the same.
Anyway, these guys, you would have seen them before. Their channel is To Be Determined. I like the story of that. Can I tell them?
Yes.
They didn't know what to call the channel, so they just called it To Be Determined, and it stuck.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know what the channel, we didn't know what we were going to do. At the time, we didn't know when we were going to retire, what kind of RV or rig we were going to buy. We didn't know anything. So everything was to be determined. Where we're going to go was to be determined. So that's where it stuck.
That's really cool. And now you have merch with To Be Determined on it.
Yeah.
You've even got it on your Jeep and everything.
Yeah.
We've only been on there for about half an hour and Natalie's had to pee already. Luckily there's a Wildwood stable and barns, so we managed to stop here. They have restrooms. They actually have restrooms quite a way through each of them, so it's quite handy. It's very well laid out. Right, we made it to Cadillac Mountain.
Super early.
Super early. We're actually half an hour early, which is good because you're allowed to enter half an hour before your book time. So we were booked at 1:29 and we got here at 12:59.
We did.
And he let us through, so it's very good. He also just mentioned there's a whole bunch of wild blueberries that you can pick.
I'm surprised about that.
Yeah, you're allowed to pick them yourself, so that's cool. All right, we're heading up the mountain. Apparently you can hike this as well.
Yeah.
Andrea and Peyton just said that you can hike it, so we're just being lazy and driving. So we didn't know you could just hike it. Well, you don't need a reservation, so we could have done that. $6 for this to be able to drive up to the top. Well worth it in my opinion. Well worth it. So luckily, as you know us, we always get to places late. So most people come early in the morning. We don't do that.
To beat the heat?
To beat the heat. We don't do that, and we know a few people have been up here early and it's been foggy and raining and misty in the morning. So we're here at lunchtime and we have perfect visibility. So I can't wait to get to the top and see the views. I think this is going to be spectacular. We're not even at the top yet, but that is a cool view. How far do you reckon we can see? 50 miles, I reckon.
Yeah, no idea.
Doesn't say. We've got a placard here. Doesn't say. I mean, just off the top of my head, I think this is on foot, by rail or by road. People have made their way to the summit of Cadillac Mountain for centuries. Noticing the influx of vacationing rusticators in the late 1800s, entrepreneur Frank Clerg devised an ambitious system in which carriages hauled passengers from Bar Harbor to Eagle Lake, where they boarded a steamboat that took them to the Cog Railroad, which carried them up to the steep western slope. Just off the top of my head, the 3-tier excursion took 90 minutes. After 10 years, the railway closed. Largely because competitors had built a new carriage route, and that in turn was greatly improved for automobiles in the 1920s and 30s. I just knew that off the top of my head. Acadia has the world's tallest mountain on the east coast. It's interesting, isn't it? Of America. Obviously not the east coast of the world, but this is pretty cool though, because there's no really defined trails.
No.
So you can just walk over the rocks wherever you want.
I'm
within
surprised.
reason. There's a little bit blocked off for restoration. But the view is spectacular. And there is very rocky. This is definitely not disabled friendly.
No, they don't say that.
We're not allowed to say disabled
Handicapped.
now. Handicapped.
Well, no, I just don't
I
think
thought
they don't say
handicapped
disabled
was-
in America.
Oh, is that a British term?
It's a British term,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. No
He
offence
pulled me
to
up on
anyone.
that because I was
Really?
like, hey, they got disabled restrooms. And he's like, the restrooms are disabled? That's
Oh.
not good. That means they're broken.
So I've just insulted everyone.
No, it's just what we call it in England.
Oh, it's an English phrase.
Yeah.
There you go. There's an English phrase. Apparently we say disabled. In America they say handicapped.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it? It's not quite Grand Canyon, but pretty. It just reminds me of Scotland, though, or like Cornwall.
Yeah, it is, but we found that a lot in Maine. It really reminds us of the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired.
Well, Peyton promised us a beer.
He did. He did.
That's dangerous.
I know, I don't drink a lot though, so I won't. It's not really my thing. Nice glass of water for me. I'm actually quite happy. It's a bit irritating when you have to book stuff and slots to go in, but I'm actually quite happy because it restricts. One, it means you can get a parking spot, which was nice and easy. We drove up, parked up, no problem. And two, it reduces the amount of people around. Because I know we haven't been to Yellowstone yet, but what we have been told is that it is ram-packed full of people unless you go crazy early. So, but this is fantastic. There's not many people around at all. Imagine there was like hundreds of people here. It would completely ruin the experience.
Agreed.
So, I approve on the booking system. And $6 is
Worth
excellent price for it, per vehicle as well. The only thing I'm not happy about though is that for a 7-day pass for Acadia National Park is like, what was it? $35. Now for a national park,
It's been about the same at Death Rally and everything.
I know, I just don't. I know it goes towards the upkeep and stuff probably, but that is a lot of money
For
to
7
visit
days.
a public place that isn't owned by anyone.
All private land, actually donated.
So Acadia was actually private land that was donated, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then they turned it into a national park. But I just think, you know, I feel like they're making a lot of money off that, and I don't feel like the national park should be making money. I'm just saying this. I don't know facts.
Why
I
do you
don't,
think they
because
should?
it is
Because they have all the volunteers and
I know, but
which I guess they don't pay. So
yeah, exactly. They have to pay the volunteers. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think for a national park that's owned by America, it should be open to the public. But I will say that the $36 is pretty good value, isn't it?
35. Where did you get 36 from? Oh, you merged the 6 and the
Is there
35.
tax on it?
No, I think it was just. 35.
Oh, it's just a straight 35.
Yeah.
I told you incorrectly. Natalie just corrected me. It's $35, not 36.
Well, I literally just said it, and then you were. I don't know.
It was ages ago. I don't remember that. It was like 2 minutes ago.
Oh gosh.
Right, let's go have a look at the East Coast.
Okay.
Some great parking there, Natalie. Nearly messed it up. Right, so this is the East Lookout. And it's not what I thought it was. I thought we'd be able to see Bar Harbour and stuff, but we actually saw that on the way up. So there is a stopping point on the way up that I think we should stop on the way back,
Okay.
because you can see all the little places. But again, another spectacular view.
Yeah.
But I think Bar Harbour's over that way.
No, we'll go have a look.
We shall have a look. All right, I think we're going to end it here.
Yes.
Been very cool. We love Acadia. I wish we were here for longer.
Yeah, it's a shame.
We're talking about this when we go to places though that we don't really want to see everything because we want to come back one day. We have the rest of our lives, so it's cool to do the main things. I think we should come back at some point and go proper hiking.
Yes, I agree.
So anyway, we're going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave a playlist up here that we think you will enjoy. You can hit the like and subscribe as always, and the thanks button that Natalie loves. And if you'd like to become a Braziere and support a couple of tits, Natalie and myself, you can hit the join button. I did it so smooth again.
Yeah, so smooth.
All right, we will see you next week.